Shiggy Michael Ruffalo Hulk, what book should I read this time? Black Clover it is. That was a hell of a read. This is Asta, and that is his friend, what's his? Where is it? Come on. Oh, Asta and and they are orphaned rivals in a small peasant town on the outskirts of a magical civilization. From what I can tell, years ago, demons used to run amok in this world, and one day, a magical magician came and vanquished demons and became known as the Wizard King. And since then, peace has been run amok in the world. However, people with magic, let's see, how do I put this? Magic is everything in this world. And if you don't have magic, you don't get respect or anything. You are literally treated like trash. And Asta, right here, has no magic. But his, does. And they are rivals. Rivals to become the next Wizard King. But Asta has no magic. But that doesn't stop Asta. He is loud, he is obnoxious, he's everything you could want, and doesn't matter what happens yet, he will not give up, ever. I just turned to that. So, in a yearly ritual for 15-year-olds, young magic users are granted their own spellbook. It's called something or other. I didn't really bother to care. So they all go to a magic library, and the spell books just let's see. Yeah, they all go to the magical library, and the spellbooks just attract to their composer, to their magicians. And everyone gets a spellbook except Asta. Because again, no magic. Absolutely nothing. Period. Silence. Nothing. Dimension has no magic. Anyway, so Asta gets nothing, but gets one with a 4-leaf clover. And that is very special because 4-leaf clovers are one of the highest magical symbols in this world. And to get one with a 4-leaf clover means you are truly special. And so we are truly at both things. Asta with no magic, and with the greatest magic of the world. So Asta is being Asta, and Yuno's finally and Yuno saying to blow Asta off because they have a thing going. They are rivals. They agreed they are rivals to become the next Wizard King. No matter what, they make a promise when they were young, being little peasant boys and tired of their ways, and so they each had a goal to become the magical Wizard King. But obviously, only one could be the Wizard King, so hence rivals. And you know, in this is here is Oscar saying that they are rival and nothing is going on, and nothing's going to stop them from fighting each other. And then you know, apparently seems to be there's no way. And then this creepy guy comes on, and this creepy guy changed, you know, with magic change and steals his wizard book. See, there are levels, and to become the Wizard King, you have to either be royalty. Basically, to become a Wizard King, you need to be born royalty and then become a magical knight of the realm. And then, through perseverance, you will eventually be crowned Wizard King. One person will, if you're extremely lucky. This guy's a failed magic knight, and now he's a thief, and he saw Yuno's book and whatever, and so he decides to steal it. And there's nothing you can do, but in comes Asta, and Asta just charges in. He doesn't care if he doesn't have magic. He charges in, and things go bad. He's down, he's out, and this guy's just constantly mocking Asta because the name of the book is Mock Asta Until He Gives Up and Dies, because that's how everyone treats him. But then Yunos comes up and says, "Shut up, Asta is not bad. Asta is good. Asta is my rival." And that perks Asta up, and Asta comes up, and he's not done yet, and boom, out of a book, out of a hole in the wall, a dirty, old, grimy book comes and gives itself to Asta. And out of the book comes a giant sword. And Yuno says, like, "Ha! I knew it. Asta not being chosen, there's no way that could happen. Because they're that good friendly terms. They are rivals through and through." Asta gets up and kicks this guy's ass because he has a 5-leaf clover. And the 5th, let's see. Clover leaves. Each represents faith, hope, and love. Within the 4th leaf dwells good luck. And the 5th leaf resides, where is it? The devil. Asta gets a sword of anti-magic. So, things happen. Asta kicks this guy's ass, and bye-bye, guy. And the two rekindle their friendship and are on to the Wizard Knights. So, day of the tournament and or the selection process, and they are giving tests. Magical tests, each written by a captain of the Magic Knights. The Magic Knights there are like 12 Magic Knights total. And So each captain has a magic knight. Each captain has a test to prove, the most basic test to prove whether or not they are in it. And, well, Asta fails every single one until the combat test comes, and some guy challenges Asta because he looks so down on him and he thinks Asta would just be a nice way to look good in front of the judges. So he comes out. He apparently has a magic bronze or something, a bronze-based magic, and Asta takes him out. And that just drowns the world in silence. I'm not here just to join the Magic Knights and have a blast without putting in any effort. I'm here to work my butt off and become the Wizard King. I see. He impresses one of the... Asta impresses... this guy, who's one of the gruffiest, we'll call him gruffiest hard asses of the Magic Knights. The captain of the, one of the hard asses. And he Asta impresses him with this. And so, he fails everything but one. And so comes the selection process. And they're called by numbers, and Yingo gets, you see, basically it goes, each student or apprentice has a number called. If the number called, as the number called, this person might have a Knight Captain raise his hand, whether to show that he wants them in their journey and their squad. And if more than one captain raises their hand, well, then that apprentice just gets the pick of the litter, doesn't he? Yingo comes up, his number is called up, and everyone raises their hand for Yingo. Because Yingo is just that good, he impressed that much. And Yingo, of course, takes the highest squad out there. And then Asta comes, and no one gets in that silence. And then this guy, the hard-ass guy, makes a big show, and asked Asta what the hell he wants to do, and Asta says, one day, I will become the Wizard King. You are definitely interesting. Join the Black Bulls. The Black Bulls is the lowest of the low, Black Knights, the bottommost rung. All the riffraff punk losers get sent to the Black Bulls. They're the wild card, basically. So, Asta gets sent to the lowest, and Yingo gets sent to the highest. And Asta, of course, takes it on. And a little revenge from the bronze guy, Yingo saves Asta, and they say they rekindle their pledge to each other to be rivals, and they say, let's go. And so Asta makes his way to the Black Knights. And look at these morons there, just fighting each other all night, and Asta tries to make a good impression, and nobody's listening. So, things come to worse, whatnot. The hard ass makes his presence known. Everyone comes to attention and stays silent and be's polite and whatnot with him, and he makes his impression, and everyone seems to be okay with him. And so they haze him. Asta proves well in the hazing, and it completely rocked. He completely shows off his moves, and everyone accepts him because that's just the wild cards they are. Everyone joins in and tackles him, and he gets his robe for being a black bull. And so, journey time. Oh, this is Asta's second recruit. There are 2 recruits into the Black Bulls that day with Asta. Asta was one, and this silver-haired girl was the other. And she seems like a little brat, and just blows off. And turns out she can't control her magic very well. And it also turns out that she was rejected by her noble parents. She is nobility. And she was rejected by her noble parents because she can't produce magic, control her magic very well. Like I said, the people in this world are assholes to non-magicians, non-magic users, or lower magic users, or unqualified magic users. If you're not the best magic person, you're nothing in this world. So Asta and let's see, the girl was practicing and getting so frustrated, all her water magic rushes out. She's a water magic user and creates a ball out of this. And Asta saves her and slashes the ball, and everyone's fine. And everyone says, we're the Black Bulls, a whole group of failures. That little fly of yours ain't a big deal, idiot. In any case, I'm glad you're safe. By the way, I know a Greg Pasta plays. Care join me sometime? Before that, here, try this. Magic control is what I'm best at. I'll teach you. Acting out big girl techniques. And Asta offers her hand, and she accepts. Now time for a mission. An old guy won a bet against the Black Bulls to help save him, and the Black Bulls make a bet with an old man in a village, and if that old man won the bet, the Black Bulls got to do anything he wanted. So the old man won, and now the Black Bulls have come to make up the village. The village is a little low-life nobody place. Asta and come from another low-life nobody place, and this is another low-life nobody place. So they come to the town, and the town is covered in mist. So Asta slashes the mist, and all the group of people the townsfolk are in a group in the center of town with giant ice picks falling over them, about to be executed. So Asta takes it. Asta's squad member leader takes out the icicles, and they wonder, who is this guy? And this guy is a piece of work. He insults them. He's literally killing these people because they are grimy, magical nobodies and are just in his way. He's mad they make him look at them, wasting his time. They literally waste his time just by simply existing, and that's why he's killing them. Oh boy, this world is rough. So this pisses Asta off, and the people beg him, and Asta, of course, goes after him because Asta and his squad leader is also a lowlife riffraff like Asta who joined the ranks. So they are in a 1-for-1, but the girl who cannot control her magic she's still a noble, and she's a little. The noble princess is retreat, Lady Noelle. There's no point to my even being here. If you abandon them, you'll survive. That's right, I'm a royal. I mustn't die in a village like this. I should run. Miss Magic Knight, please save us. And that warms her heart, and as it appears, you see. Okay, how do I explain this? So apparently, each magician gets a magic book when they turn 15. And the size of the book proves just how powerful the magic person is going to be. Well, her book is basically a Dr. Seuss book, I guess. That thing, and worthless. So, and everyone rejected her for it and whatnot. She couldn't even get into her own brother's squadron, her own brother is a magic knight, and he even rejected her because of this. These people really hate gong magic users. I keep saying about they really hate gong magic users. But, however, the size of the book grows as the magic user gets experience. And this heartening moment of her change of heart causes her magic book to grow, and she does that. And she takes out the icicles that have been troubling Asta and their magic squad leader, and just giving him the hardest time. This guy's on the rocks, and anyway, the girl's attack gives Asta the chance to finally attack and get the book. Because manga is a piece of junk of book series that leaves you on cliffhangers, and I love and hate manga. I love and hate manga. I love and hate manga. But I hate manga, but I so love and hate manga. Hate manga. So, final thoughts. Yeah, I'm totally continuing this series. Without question, I'm continuing this series. How's the art? Basically, it's more along the lines of Seven Deadly Sins art. The magic system is too. So it feels, if you're familiar with Seven Deadly Sins, it's sort of the same system, somewhat. I was honestly confusing the two series for a minute or two there. The story is good. obviously. I'm totally continuing it. Art's fine. Keeps me interested, clear, vibrant, it's easy to read. Oscar's a loud twerp. Yuno's the strong, silent type, and the colorful characters Oscar is brought into. I'm obviously going to fall in love with him as the series progresses. So, yeah. I'm totally continuing this series. Look out for the second volume. Unfortunately, it's not going to be for another month when I get the money to continue the series. But, yeah. You get the idea. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe as you want. I'm Tony the Video Geek. I will see you next time.
We'll be right back.